I was working on an encrypted file on the train when a boy deliberately kicked the back of my seat. I reminded the boy to be polite, but the boy simply threw a cup of water on me. I held back my anger and said to his mother, "Could you please control your child?" She excused him with, "He's just a kid," then insulted me, calling me petty. I had no choice but to go to the restroom to clean up the water. However, while I was away, the boy poured water directly onto my laptop. It was in the middle of transmitting important files. I rushed over to stop him when I saw, but part of the files were already damaged. Luckily, I managed to recover them in time, so no real loss occurred. At that point, the boy's mother accused me of being stingy and angrily demanded an apology from me. The train attendant quickly stepped in to stop the argument, but the woman still insisted I apologize immediately. Passengers around us began criticizing the mother and son. Not only did they refuse to admit fault, they even started insulting the other passengers. Seeing the situation escalate, the conductor intervened again. I didn't want to argue with them any further, so I offered to switch seats with the family, but she refused and even said she'd deliberately sit behind me and kick my seat. I couldn't stand the pair any longer, so I called my supervisor to arrange a helicopter to pick me up. This only made the woman mock me more. Not wanting to engage further, I started packing to get off at the next stop. Just then, the boy suddenly grabbed my laptop. Panicked, I begged him to return it. He insisted on using it to play games. I offered snacks to trade for the computer, but his mother coldly said, "You should feel honored that my son wants to use your laptop." I explained that the files being transmitted were crucial to the transportation system. If damaged, it could shut down the entire line. The passengers had seen enough by then and demanded they return the laptop, but the boy didn't believe me at all. He lifted the computer and smashed it hard on the floor. This time, it was completely destroyed. Soon, all transportation systems experienced serious issues, and even our train lost its signal. The carriage fell into chaos. Fortunately, the train chief quickly regained control. The shaking of the train caused my laptop's hard drive to fall to the floor. The boy's grandfather immediately pointed at me and shouted, "He's a spy!" Some confused passengers tied me up. Just then, my supervisor, concerned for my safety, arrived personally at the station to meet me. The train chief was thrilled when he saw. Smugly, he led me into the lounge, thinking he'd accomplished something great. My supervisor helped me up as soon as he saw me, then angrily kicked the train chief to the ground. When he learned what had happened on the train, my supervisor immediately took his team to a banquet hall, where they were celebrating their so-called achievement. What awaited them, however, was a long life behind bars. Life is a one-way train journey. Everyone must face the consequences of their actions. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe. I'll bring you more thrilling stories next time.